Bring it to me. Can you make me some of this? Did you need a couple?
No, it's shut. The more in particular would vocalise.
Live through it wherever you do.
In one herd.
I was like, bow, bow.
Over in the bull barn or bull area. So bull herd, we keep them separated at different times. Sometimes they come together for socialisation, sometimes they're not. But we're trying to mimic. We're trying to mimic what happens out in the wild. So I've got the matriarchal herd over there, and bulls kind of satellite from group to group. So quite natural for them to do. 9 in total, short answer.
Look, we can't see any elephants right now, but these lovely people have decided to sit with us and join us for a little while, which is fantastic. Can you maybe touch on why there's no elephants right in front of us?
Yeah, so we've got a massive area, 21 hectares. It's the same size as Melbourne Zoo, so it's huge, and it's split up into multiple habitats as well. So 6 habitats in total. Today, our herd has access to 2 of them. Habitat 1, Habitat 2. So combined, it's the outer edge right out the back there. Sometimes they do.
It changes every day. We don't even know until we get here.
It's just not a today thing. And every single habitat has something different for the elephants. So
please explain.
Yeah, we want to kind of change things up every single day. So, for example, in this area, we've got a pool, we've got the sand, we've got grass, we've got logs, mud wallow there. In the faraway one, there's lots of logs, there's lots of wallowy places, lots of grass and old dead trees for
sacrificial trees.
Sacrificial trees that we've purposely left in there because we do know that elephants love to destroy things. And so there's a tree, let's go break it. It's all part of their enriching their life and keeping every day different. And so big and so many different things out there so that elephants can do what they want with it.
Fabulous. So the
Okay, if we could just move all the way to the front of the waving bay. Well, that's a bit of a zoo, so shake it off, give him a big wave. Before we can get...
Often adapted to not need a whole lot of water. So they live in some of the drier parts of the world. So down here, down to the elephants. It's a 700-metre walk from our station, and it is a beautiful 21-hectare elephant sanctuary out there. So highly recommend going for a walk down there and see our 9 beautiful elephants. It's in fact just that though. It's a myth. It's not true. That hump you see on their back, it's actually full of body fat. So it's kind of...
Sometimes they just spew and don't.
That all fly in and out of this area, call it home. You may have spotted some more Cape Barren geese around as we come around. Some of them up ahead on the left-hand side of the bus. Got some very small antelope up ahead here. Now these guys are, we've also actually been able to help release about 500 of them back into the wilds of Mongolia as well. So they have... Yeah. Ostrich will eat things like leafy greens, fruits and veg, lizards, frogs, rocks. It secretes like a mucousy oil, and they'll rub that oil through their fur, creates a waterproof layer in their fur so that if they do have to run in, they don't get too cold or too wet. Now these ones that are in under the trees here, these are the largest of any antelope species you'll find. These guys are called eland or eland. So as I said, largest of the antelope species. Out in the wild they can get to about 650 kilo. They do have a bit of a superpower though. The eland can jump. Now when I say jump, I mean they can jump about 3 meters into the air from a standstill. So if they wanted to, they could jump straight over this bus. And you see on their necks, they've got a bit of flappy skin hanging down. It looks a bit like a beard or a goatee hanging off their neck there. That bit of skin is actually like portable air conditioning, or like a radiator. In the sense that if they get really hot, they'll just shake their neck into that skin. A couple of interesting things about those stripes, folks. Firstly, no two zebras will have the same stripes. It is like our fingerprints. It's the way you can ID individual zebras. Secondly, believe it or not, it's camouflage. Now they're not really doing a very good job there blending in with their environment, are they? It's hard to see them. It's actually what we call disruptive camouflage. So how disruptive camouflage works, as the name suggests, it disrupts the focus of a predator. So if you imagine a group of zebra, like on our left, they're both going to be on our left-hand side, folks. We've got our beautiful giraffe there. So we've got the tallest land animal in the world. They get to an average height of about 5 meters. Most of that height is in their neck. But the interesting thing about their necks, folks, is for as long as those necks are, they've got the exact same amount of bone or vertebrae in their neck that we as humans do. In fact, that most mammals do. And that's 7. So we've got 7 vertebrae in our neck, giraffes have got 7 vertebrae in their neck. The only difference is, folks, theirs are about the size of a loaf of bread each. It's a lot larger. And then lastly, guys, my favourite animals down here on the savannah, our beautiful chunky unicorns up the back there. I call them chunky unicorns. You guys might know them as a different name though. I am, of course, talking about our rhinos. So there are 6 rhinos out there, folks. The one closest to us on the left-hand side, that is Lataba. Just behind Lataba is Capenzi. No. Yes, Capenzi. Right behind Capenzi is our little baby 9-month-old Jabulani. Then behind the one that started walking of them just then, the one that's closest to Capenzi and Lataba there is Cece. Just bringing up the rear behind Cece is Kafaru, and then right at the very back on her own is Marke. Our beautiful rhinos there. Now rhinos themselves, they actually don't have very good eyesight. They're very, very short-sighted creatures. They probably can't see us where we are right now, but they would be able to hear us. They've got incredible hearing. They've got those big radar ears on their head. They can move those ears independently to pinpoint exactly where sound is coming from. So predators and such can't sneak up on them.
Where? Over there. Over there.
He's got a blanket on.
Look, he's moved. Lying down there.
Are we all finished? Alright, let's go then. Bye, lions.
Which one's a baddie?
Which one's a bit? There's no scar.
Them the dad.
It's Joe's and Mummy's there.
There's a lot.